It's rare to actually see one of these while it's happening. You can see $10.99 for 40 tall kitchen bags, 40 count, and you see 45. 45. Of course, these are pushed to the back because once those are gone, there's only these ones left, the 40 count. And there's actually no price that says 45 count anymore. You know what else they don't have? 120 count. There's nothing here. There's 110 count because that's the size they're moving to. 110. 110 count. 110 count. And then there's this 68 count. There's no tag anymore for the 120 count.
I think the worst example of shrinkflation lately has been the hard-boiled eggs at Walmart. Bag says 6 hard-boiled eggs. I just opened this one. I got the little rippy thing here. There were 5 eggs in it. 3 in my bowl, 2 left in the bag. And this is like my 3rd or 4th bag that has been like this in the past couple weeks because this is like all I eat for breakfast. So yeah, shrinkflation, man, it's real. Happy recession, everyone.
Dawes used to be the one that was like, this is like, okay, we're being fancy. We're getting the fancy ice cream tonight. But now, after they have been sold to private equity, they have just been going down and down and downhill. Now you can have chocolatey chips. Chocolate-ish. Like mocklet, you know? Let's call it chocolate adjacent. This is some serious BS. This is in a, regular colored pencil container. You would have no way of knowing that these are actually the tiny ones because the box implies that it's the normal size ones. And so when you look in it, then it's like, oh, this is why they're doing it. It's so nice and easy to grab them like this. And so they have each of these in little guys positioned in steps up in the package. Sauce called Spicy Chili Crisp was 24.69 ounces, is now 23.63 ounces. Just a tiny change. Looks the same. Most people aren't even going to spot this on the shelf. These used to have 12 packs inside them. Now, obviously, they're going to 10 packs. Same price of $6.99. So this person, they got the last pack of 12, and that's it now. At that particular store, it's possible that if you go to your store, you might still have only 12 packs. But as they transition through these changes, it goes store by store, area by area, and for this store, that's it for them. This Redditor noted, in their haste to be greedy, they forgot to update the nutrition facts. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see where 1 used to be, and you can see the nutrition facts that show that it used to be 6 servings per container, which is still on the one that has only 5.
So if any of you guys are used to eating this like I am, this potted meat, it's the human equivalent of cat food. In the past couple years, they went from 4 for $1 to straight up $1 for 1. And look at this shit, new, lower price. No, the fuck it's not.
Let's talk today about something we all feel but no one really explains. How your favorite brands low-key scamming you and what you can do about it. Inflation? Yeah, that's part of it. But the real culprits is brands, marketers, and stores. All of them working overtime to make sure you don't notice what's missing. Let's go back to 2008, financial crisis. People lost their jobs, their savings, but wanted to live like before. Companies realized people aren't ready to pay more, but production costs went up. So what did they do? Instead of raising the price, they just quietly made the product smaller, because marketers know there is a psychological price ceiling. Push past it and we switch to a cheaper brand. There is a bunch of examples, but I'll give you the wildest one. American Airlines removed just 1 olive from each in-flight salad. The tiny change saved them $40,000 a year. And when people quoted, profits dropped. So companies tried the opposite. It's called expanflation. Temporary increasing the product size without raising the price to win back your trust. Spoiler, it's usually short-term. Okay, we can't cut a size, we can raise a price, but we can cut quality, and it's called skimflation. Cheaper ingredients, simpler manufacture, and layoffs. What used to be a rich chocolate now tastes like a plastic. Alcohol is a perfect skimflation case to study. Experts compare older bottles to a newer one, and it's almost impossible to notice any difference. And it's not just food. Fewer hotel cleanings, no more free breakfast or airport shuttles, less legroom on flights, or smaller luggage allowance. Then there is a greedflation, raising prices just because they can. No supply chain issue, no real reason, just greed. It usually happens during disasters or holiday season, like when Oreo raised their prices multiple times in 2022-23, blaming rising rising cocoa cost, but in reality, they were just trying to recover after COVID losses. In 2024, every third product in the US experienced shrinkflation. We overwhelmed with the choices, no time to analyze size, quality, or ingredients. So what we can actually do? Good news, people fighting back. You can follow these organizations, they call out shady brand tactics. You can also use your voice, post on social media, tell your friends and family. Companies have reversed their policies after public pressure. In France, some supermarkets now label products that were downsized due to shrinkflation, and it's all thanks to public demands. So if you want to change, start with yourself. Pay attention to labels, support transparent brands, and vote with your wallet.
Can we talk about shrinkflation for a second? Shrinkflation. If you don't know what that is, you do, because you live in America. But it's just where the price of things goes up, right? We all know that. Everything's goddamn expensive right now, okay? The price goes up, the serving size goes down, okay? The serving size goes down. I've got here my favorite nachos of all time, right? This whole serving right here, that all of this that is left is all toppings. That is all toppings and maybe a few mushy chips, like chips that got mushed and like are disintegrated basically. That is all toppings. That is no longer any chips that I can actually scoop my nachos with and eat. Almost $20 for this, and I can't even eat all the toppings with the chips they provide. Thank God I have tortilla chips at home. What? This is theft. This is thievery. What do you mean? $20 for toppings? I gotta buy tortilla chips on the side?
Love being a woman.
I was just wondering, can someone please explain this? It's just here at Winco, 64 cents for a small box of the, how many ounces? 7.25 ounces for 64 cents. And then they're offering you a 5-pack of the same size boxes for $3.66. Now, to my knowledge, 6.64 multiplied by 5 is 3.2. Is the math not mathing? Isn't this supposed to be the bargain of the bargain? Make it make sense.